Good morning, y'all. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're not. My name is Angel. I own Mama Owl's Creations, possibly soon to be Ella Wolfish Creations, or I will just have a part of the business, like a line in the business, be Ella Wolfish Creations. But today I have yarn. I have a lot of yarn. I ended up I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I ended up finding a lady that was de-stashing. She was going through her stash and getting rid of a bunch of old, and I say old because it's like discontinued colorations of like the Sweet Snuggles light dots. I think they're dots. Yeah, they're the dot ones. And just a bunch of other things, like just Sweet Snuggle, or no, this is Chanel Home Slim. I think this is another discontinued color. But it's just like all of that. And then like the regular Sweet Snuggles, another discontinued color. And then she had like Parfait XL in like orange, and then Sweet Snuggles in white and black, and like things like that. And it worked for my business because I do clownfish, I do bees, because she also had yellow, full yellow for like that stuff too. So she was de-stashing, and it was a good amount, and I paid a good amount for it too. But right now I'm caking up all of the yarn that she de-stashed and I bought from her. Last night we caked up all the partials that she had, and there were 26 partials, plus some odds and ends that didn't have the labels, which that's fine. I don't care. I don't need the labels. Excuse me. I don't need the labels because I'm probably not going to buy those colors again. Like if they're not discontinued, I'm still not going to probably rebuy them. And I might rebuy them. Like this one. This one's not a discontinued one that I'm about to be caking up. It is, let me find the color. Coral Dot. Which, oh wait, nope. This one's the Coral Dot. I'm looking at the wrong label. I thought I took the label off. I did not. This one is Peacock Blossom. Like this one. That's not discontinued. So, you know, I might buy that one again. There's a few other ones like this one, which is Robin Blossom, which I bought. Which I have. Which I've sold some of the items that I've made out of this. So, like, just those kinds of things. But today's video is going to be a little different because my kiddo decided she was going to mess with my phone stand and took the bolt out of it. That holds the arm that holds my phone in place. So, I also probably sound sick because I am. I'm dealing with allergies. I'm also dealing with a messed up shoulder. I ended up, I don't think I've shared this on the channel. When I was pregnant with my son, I had diabetes, gestational diabetes. It continued after I had him. I'm on the border of, you know, I could not be, but I still could be. So we're just taking the precautions that I am. I'm on 2 different medications, but where I'm getting at is there is something with diabetes where it's called lock joint, or something like that. It's like, it's pretty much the joint locks up, and like the muscles that attach to that joint hurt. So my whole collarbone hurts, up my neck hurts, down to my elbow hurts. And it pretty much just inflames and just gets angry. So I'm on medication for that. So I'm going to take breaks in between caking up yarn. But I'm gonna pretty much just do a time lapse of me caking up all of this beautiful yarn because I got 2 garbage bags worth of yarn from her because she didn't have any other bags to put it in. So I was like, yep, that works. Just go ahead. But the yarn smells amazing. It's not, I was really, really worried with how much I was spending that it was going to like come and smell like cigarettes or something like that. But no, it smells amazing. Thank you. But, okay. I'm going to get caking and I will start the time lapse here. So as I'm going through all of these and I'm caking them up, I'm going to go through the colors and then cake them up. It's a lot. It's a lot of yarn to process right now, and it's a lot of yarn to cake up. Like, technically my boyfriend was supposed to do this tonight, but I figured I would make a video so then you guys know what I got. But it's just a lot to handle right now because there's so much. And I gotta go get my kids in like 4 hours. So I gotta cake up all of this in the next 4 hours. So, here we go. What I got is Sweet Snuggles in yellow pink multi, which is this one. And then I got coral pink multi in Sweet Snuggles as well. And then I got Parfait XL Sprinkle in Garden Party. Whoop. There we go. So, I'm going to cake these up real quick, and then we'll go through the next few. Okay, so this next section, I'm doing just all of these thick ones first, and then I will get to the lights. This is just like Parfait XL, Sweet Snuggles, and then I think that's all I have is, yeah, there's no more, I thought there was a different one. Oh no, that's with the thin ones, because there's home chenille. No, there was some of the home chenille too, for like the big ones, but most of these are looking like Sweet Snuggles. So yeah, all of these ones are Sweet Snuggles, but there was a couple of the thick home slim, like the chenille home slim, or the chenille home, not the home slim. But then there is some of the chenille home slim too. So first one, denim, Sweet Snuggles. The next one is I'm going to go through all the Sweet Snuggles first. And this one's raspberry, which I didn't know purple was raspberry, but we'll roll with it. We will roll with the punches. And then I got 2 of these. The Wild Berry and the Parfait XL. I know I just said I was going to go through all the Sweet Snuggles. I'm just grabbing at this point. So, yeah. I got 2 of them. And then I got 2 of the Sweet Snuggles. I don't know if this is just called white. Yeah, it's just white. And then, where are you? Pink Multi and the Sweet Snuggles. And the last thick one is the Parfait XL Sprinkles in Primary. So, that's it. For the thick ones, I'm going to pick these up, and then we'll start with the Home Slim and then the Sweet Snuggles Light. Home Slim and the light, the Sweet Snuggles light. So we got Sweet Snuggles light in Robin's Blossom. We got Chenille Home Slim in Terracotta. We got Chenille Home Slim in White and Oat Multi. We got Sweet Snuggles Light in Carmine Rose. Carmine Rose? I don't know. It's a pink, okay? It's just a pink. And then we got Sweet Snuggles Light in Ballet Slipper Dots. And I have a little bit of another skein in the bedroom that I'm going to just cake up with that one. I just got to go grab it. And then Chenille Home Slim in Blue Shadow. Sweet Snuggles Light in Raindrops Multi. Which I like this one because it's got like 2 different blues and then white around it. That one's beautiful. Chenille Home Slim in Kambu Green? No clue. And that's coming up way darker than it is. Like, that's way darker than what it is. And it does not help that, like, even if I open the blind or open the curtains, there's no light outside right now because it's about to storm. And then I've got another Sweet Snuggles Light. And this wrapper is destroyed. It is peach pink. Like, that wrapper is completely taped together because it's falling apart. Chenille Home Slim in Rhubarb. And again, it's coming up way darker than what it is. The light shifted outside, so then, yeah. Like, there's a little bit of light coming in, but not a lot. It's still not doing it justice. Like, this is a lot of yarn. And then, are these both? Yep. Okay, so 2 of the black. Yeah, just black. Chenille Home Slim. So, yeah, just do black. And then I'm going to grab the rest of it out of the bag and just show you guys so then I can just get it all caked up at once. Chenille Home Slim in Ash. Sweet Snuggles Light in Coral. Chenille Home Slim in Navy. There's 2 more down here. Sweet Snuggles Light in... I have no clue how to say that. Yeah, no clue. But it's right there. If I can get it to focus. It's not wanting to focus. Yeah, no, it's not wanting to focus at all. But a baby blue, pretty much. And then, last but not least, Chenille Home Slim in Rose, which I know a lot of these skeins are like this, but it's out of somebody's stash. I'm not expecting them to be perfect. I'm not expecting them to be all, nice and neat and clean. Or clean, yes, but not all nice and neat and together. Like, I'm expecting them to be falling apart like this. Just because, they were on a shelf. Like, she showed me her shelf. It's just like my shelf. But I also don't leave them in skeins like that. I cake them up and then I use them. Normally. We had a bigger caker that we 3D printed. It broke. So most of my blanket yarn I cannot cake up right now. Unless I use part of the skein and then cake it up on this. So, with that being said, I'm going to get caking this. Should take me like, I don't even know, a half hour at most. So, here we go. Let's get through it. Okay guys, so I had to cut that part of this out because this skein right here. So here's the thing. Yes, some of the skeins that she had given me were partially used. This one was a brand new skein. Like, it looked like this. Like some of it was hanging off, but everything was tucked in to the skein. Like, there was no, like, she hadn't used this skein yet. It was in 4 freaking parts. Like, oh, and that's going to be a pain to freaking use with all the knots. But it's at least caked up now, so I can use it and get it out of here, because I don't like that skein. It's probably going to be one of the first skeins that I use up and get out of here, because that was a nightmare. That was a flippin' nightmare. But I've got, 3, 6. I have 9 more skeins left to cake up, and I'm all done. If I haven't told you guys how much I spent on this, I spent $160. So we're going to take the labels after I'm done, and I'm going to tell you how many skeins I got for partials and how many full skeins I got. And then, you know, was this a good buy? Was this not a good buy? Because I didn't really do the math. I just saw, you know, somebody that has no use for the yarn, because she does big items. I do smaller items for majority of my business. So I figured, you know, I'm going to continue caking this up, and then we're going to come back and talk about how many labels I have for the partials and then the full skeins. Okay, so I just dug into my stash because I knew this is like the baubles, the bits and ends. Because I have a skein of this one that she had used, like, all but this little bit that was left. But there was a whole skein right there. So I'm going to add that in. But then this one, which is Antique Rose Blossom. This is my skein that I bought. I bought it at Michael's. This is the little bauble, the bits and ends that, you know, she had of a skein. So I'm just going to add it together and cake it up and roll with it, because why not? Why wouldn't I just cake it all together? So here we go. We're going to start caking once I find an end. Okay, I had to delete some stuff so I could finish this. So I've got 2, 4, 5 more skeins left, and then we'll talk about it. So here we go. Okay, so I've got everything caked up. As you can see, there's a big, gigantic pile here. So for the partial skeins, there it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31 of the partial skeins. And that is including the little bit of, I'm going to move a couple skeins, the little bit of this one. I'm not including the little bit of, I'm testing fate, the little bit of that one. Now, and that's also not including all the bits and bobs of the ones that she didn't have labels for. Now, for the full skeins, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, nope, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So 30 as well. Well, there's 31 and 30. 31 partials, 30 full. So, I mean, 61 skeins of yarn, even if some of them are partials. Divide 160 by, okay, mathing, because, yeah, 160 divided by 61. That's 2, 1, 22. Roughly, like, $265 a skein. $265 a skein for Sweet Snuggles Light. Sweet Snuggles. Those are $10 a skein only. So, even with partials, I don't care. It was worth it. It was so worth it in the end because 61. Yeah. So, I got, okay, most of the partial skeins were like a third of the skein was used. So, we'll say 300 and 200. So $500 worth of yarn for $160. I will take it as a freaking win because I have yarn for my business. I have things for projects for my business. There are certain like yarns that I can use to make this and that. Like I've got yellow and black so I can make more bees. I've got more orange, black, and white in the Sweet Snuggles. Because in the Sweet Snuggles Light, I have orange, black, or no, yellow, black, and white to be able to make bees. In the big Sweet Snuggles, I have white, black, and orange to be able to make clownfish. I've got green in the Sweet Snuggles Light to make pickles. I have just tons of things to be able to just put into projects now that I didn't have. And yes, I did need to put like money back from my shows back into yarn so then I could, you know, keep the flow, because I take whatever I made and I think it's like, because I take whatever the supplies is that it costs to make that item and I times it by 4. That is my price. And most of the time that is $13 an hour for me. So give or take here and there. I'm covered in fluff. I know. That's all of these skeins just fuzzed all over me. But I don't even know where I was going. Oh, the brain of a stressed mom. But I had money in the budget that I had to put back into my yarn. I spent more than that, yes. But mindset, okay, so I spend it now. And whatever extra that I, spent over what I had to put back into the business, I'll just take out of, what I make next time and put it back into my pocket. Because I took it out of my own pocket instead of the business. Because, You know, you know. But I'm happy with everything. And there is one thing. When I was doing this one, when I was pulling apart the little bob that, you know, I had the bob, and then I had, there's this little bit of yellow, green, and pink. I don't think I have a skein of this, but what I'm going to do is ball it up, put it in my ball, my mini ball container, and I use these for staghorns, my stegosaurus baubles, because they don't use up that much, and it's a stash buster. It, you know, uses up the little bits and bobs and ends that I have no use for besides that. So we're gonna just ball that up, toss that in there, and that'll get used up too. Because I don't waste yarn. Like, I know some crocheters, they would take this and just pitch it. I don't do that. I try to use up as much of the skein as I possibly can. Like, unless there is like this much left, then I don't. What use do I have for it unless I have another skein? And then I just attach it, and that's the magic circle or whatever. But that is all I have for you today. And that's where I'm at. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to record another video, because tomorrow's video is going to be, you guys know that we do resin pieces. I ended up taking glitter and resin, and this is a personal set because we messed up with the plastic because they were Ziploc bags. And so this is my personal home set. This isn't going anywhere. That's why I showed you this side, because there's no mess up on that one. But I guess I'll show you these real quick, because these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, and I know there's bubbles and whatnot, but they're absolutely gorgeous. He did a fantastic job doing these. So, but I took some resin and glitter, and I ended up putting it on the back of eyeballs. And these are some gorgeous eyeballs. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.